is up, everyone? I am so glad to be back in my reaction mode. Today I am going to react to my favorite show. By the way, did you like that intro? If you did, let me know in the comments. I'm not sure. I'm using footage from Dragon Ball Z, so I may be breaking the law. Let me know if any of you guys know anything about that. But anyway, Dragon Ball Super episode 96. Super pumped about this episode. Really excited to get to the world of Void. That's where we're going today. We're going to get to kind of meet like 80 new characters. Well, not all of them are new. Some of them we've seen, but we're going to see a lot of characters. We get to see the initial reactions between a lot of these characters that I've been waiting to see. Frost and Frieza. We got the new Saiyans with Frieza. Pretty much everybody with Frieza. I want to see Frieza misbehave some more. I'm just really pumped. I also want to say I'm glad that you're here, and I'm sorry I haven't been posting a ton of videos. I went to Hawaii to go visit my family for a couple weeks, and then I came back and I had a ton of work to do, and I had to catch up on everything, and now I'm going to be here doing my first reaction video in almost a month now. So I'm really pumped. Expect in general that I'll be doing more reaction videos. I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. I'll definitely do Super though, so look forward to Dragon Ball Super. I haven't really been super interested in a lot of shows, so I'll keep you posted on that. If you have anything in specific you'd like me to react to, please let me know in the comments below. With no further ado, let's get going. Dragon Ball Super episode 96. So we still have the same intro song. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a different song on the next run. Satisfaction. Oh my gosh, all of these people. Frieza just wrecking fools. This was awesome. How are they gonna top this animation quality? It's interesting how he talks and then he like gets knocked out. Like he passes out after the talking. Very Dragon Ball like. The world of Void. That's where we are. Whoa. Man, this is so epic. Kachi-Keichin. What's going on here? What the heck? They're gods of destruction. They can't fix shit. Oh, Yamcha. Bye-bye, Bulma. Oh, it's already fixed. Holy crap. Jiren! 48 minutes. 48 minutes of destiny. I'm pretty sure this is the last time we're gonna see this ending. So I'm kind of curious what song they'll have. This ending, I actually like it a lot. It's kind of like not as cheesy as your typical Dragon Ball. Did you guys notice that Frieza is in the credits now and they pulled Blue out? It was like that since the last episode. It looks like next episode is gonna be just like nuts. Alright, so that was episode 96. Looks like it's gonna be pretty nuts. I don't have too much commentary. Nothing really surprised me. There was a lot of characters, so I mean, I don't really think it's necessary to go through all of them, but there was a lot. So I mean, it was pretty cool. Everybody had their own themes. There was like the werewolf and monster theme. There was the Sailor Moon parody theme. There was Universe 4, which I don't know what the heck they were, of course. Then there was the Pride Troopers, Universe 6. Really excited to see what they can do. For me right now, I mean, I don't know a lot about all of the universes, but I think the story is going to primarily focus around, obviously, our own Universe 7, Universe 6, our twin, and then universe, guilty, you know, Topo's universe. So I guess we're gonna see what happens next. I didn't really do any freaking out, but I hope you enjoyed this reaction all the same. It wasn't really like, this episode was like really cool and it was very necessary, but there wasn't like a lot of like, whoa, wow kind of things happening, you know. It was just like, tournament's gonna start. They used that same metal that they used when Gohan was training with the Z sword at the end of Dragon Ball Z before he fought Buu, the Kachi or whatever it's called. But it was like a variation, like a harder variation on that. And still it was interesting because the Gods of Destruction were using it and they were able to easily break it. If you were to put it in perspective, and that sparring match that they had, if they're anywhere around Beerus's level, that means that they would literally have destroyed a universe in a battle between three Gods of Destruction. So that just kind of goes to show that the stage is incredibly durable. And then they fixed a lot of the problems initially. So I mean, one thing that's really interesting about this whole thing is they're like throwing everything back. It's gonna be like Dragon Ball or the very beginning of Z, because nobody can fly, and everyone feels gravity comparable to their own home world, which to me seems like it could be a little bit unfair. If you come from a high gravity planet, that should usually be an advantage. I mean, I guess by that they mean home planet, they mean like the planet you're currently residing on, because Vegeta's from the same planet where the gravity is much stronger. So they're clearly not saying that the gravity is going to be the same as the same planet. But if you were from like 100 times gravity planet or something, it just seems like that's kind of unfair, because you're going to be dealing with that 100 times gravity and everybody else is going to be skipping around on, you know, Earth's, you know, regular gravity. So that seems kind of weird. And also, yeah, so I'm just really excited because it's going to be like a jump back to Dragon Ball kind of style of fighting, where they're not just flying around all over the place. I think that means we're going to see a lot more kind of martial arts kind of stuff happening. Anyway, that was my reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you later.